Yeah, Jadeveon, we just talked to Miles, and he was asked, will he try to make a pitch for you to, to come back here? And he was, kind of kidding around about how, he can't help it if a guy likes warmer weather. And I've seen you out in the cold and how much you love it, um, and that you like to be by the water and whatnot. But by the same token, you do seem really happy here. It seems like in some ways you may have found a home. So my question to you is, how has it been for you here? It looks like you're playing some of the best ball of your career, and you just seem very comfortable and happy.
It's been going well. Great group of guys, great teammates. I can't complain about none of that. The great coaching, everything's been going well. Just having fun. I've been missing the game I sat out last year, got hurt. I'm just really been happy to be back out there and still be out there this late in the season and healthier. So just trying to finish up strong here and leave it all on the field for this team.
But would you like to be back? Would you, or have extension talks begun yet? And would you really entertain the idea of coming back here?
I would, but we haven't talked about anything right now. Just the finish of the season. We got a lot of guys on this team that's on a one-year deal as they might be heading back or don't know what's going to happen in the future. But right now, it's just all about the next game and just trying to get through the season and doing what I can do for the team as of right now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Kay. Let's go to Ashley Bastock.
Jadeveon, I just wonder, like along those lines, I guess when you have a big decision like this coming up, is it like difficult to compartmentalize or anything, or is it kind of second nature as an athlete to be able to do that? What's it like mentally?
It's definitely a mental thing because it's all about what's going to happen the following year, setting up, and is it going to lead to you to making the playoffs and going to the Super Bowl, and who's going to be on your team, and so for some more. But for me, it's just really about me being comfortable and being in a good situation and trying to win games. Man. That's all really about winning and being that to them. I can play anywhere. I feel like I've been in so many systems just so far in my career and having fun playing this game. So I'm just trying to see what's going to happen. We don't know.
And then a question more focused on the last couple of weeks. I mean, when you landed on the COVID list, it sounded like you were sick for a few days and kept testing negative, and then finally got that positive test, unfortunately. So, I mean, what were those days like for you, and the frustration of finally getting that positive and then having to?
Oh yeah, first 2 days I was real sick. I couldn't hardly hold my head up. I was like telling the trainers, like, man, something wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong. I was testing negative, and then the third day I came in to test again. That's when I tested positive, but my head was just hurting so bad. I never felt nothing like it. So I was just like, I don't know if I can play like this. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I'm wore out, no energy. And I was just trying to really just wrap my head around what was happening to my body. So, and that's when I tested positive. So I kind of figured it was from having COVID.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Nate Ulrich is next.
Hey, JD, I'm just wondering, how do you view Ben Roethlisberger's career, and what do you think about, you guys are going to be out there in a big Monday night game, and what he said, could be his last game in Pittsburgh?
Over the years growing up, I have seen a lot of football of Ben Roethlisberger, been a fan of Ben Roethlisberger before I ever played in this division or against him. Great defense he can play with. It's just that he's a guy that you can win with. You saw him won a Super Bowl. Everybody been trying to do that. That's one of the greatest accomplishments it's hard to do in this league is win Super Bowls. You look for the last decade or two on certain teams even win them and go. So for me to see Ben go out on top, or not even on top, because he ain't beating us, but for him to go out as the way he did his career, it's been a great career from my eyes. I mean, he won Super Bowls where everybody set out to do. So, man, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, if you ask me.
And now that he's come out and said, all signs are pointing to this could be it for me at Heinz Field, like when you hear that, what kind of atmosphere do you think you guys are going to walk into Monday night?
When I hear that, I just say, I hope we send him out on the right way, our way. We win and get after him a lot. So I'm just going out there with that mindset. Let's send him out the right way on the Browns defensive side. We've been practicing that way all week, and it look like that's what we're trying to intend to do this week.
Thank you, Nate. Scott Petrick, go ahead.
Hey, Jadeveon. Just how tough was it to have to miss those couple of games especially when you were playing probably your best ball in a couple of games right before that?
Oh, man, it was very tough. Like you said, man, I felt like I was getting into a groove. And for me to just have to go to a complete stop was frustrating because I felt like I could have helped my team in them games that they played. And for me not to be a part of it, I felt bad about that. I was just like, nah, there's nothing I can do. I'm watching them play Oakland. I'm like, bro, I think I could have made that play. Or I would have made it. But it's just stuff that I watch from home. It's like, I could have made, or I would have did this or what I would have did. But I'm back now. I just hope we can just finish the season strong, and I hope I can just go out there and contribute and help the team.
Are you still optimistic this team can not only get to the playoffs, but go on a run, even though you guys need some help?
Oh, for sure, man. I believe in our defense. I think we got one of the best defenses in the league. We play well together, great unit. We fly around. We just got to keep getting turnovers. That's what it's about in this league. Get the ball to the offense as much as possible and hope good things happen.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Marla Reidner has her next question.
Yeah, Jadeveon, just wonder, when you talked about your symptoms, are you okay now as far as, stamina and all that?
Yeah, when I got back, we ran the first day back. My lungs was kind of hot, you know how it was when you haven't been sitting on the couch and this. But I've been running this week, just trying to get back into it. I'm feeling better today than I'd have in the past, so I'm just, getting ready to go.
And what do you think do you have a feeling on what has been the key to this defense? You're putting it all together. Did you just need time to understand each other, how you play, or what do you think it was?
I think it was the understanding of each other and knowing who behind us, who beside you, and what they're going to do, and figuring their teammates out. Because, like they said, they put this defense together this past year, and we all been in and out throughout the season. But when you find out and start getting out there with the guys you going to be out there with and communicating with them, it makes the game a lot easier for you. You knowing guys and you know what they're going to do every play. So line up. I've been with the D-line and practicing with them every day, knowing them guys, and we kind of feed off each other, know each other. We don't have to say stuff. We just do stuff according to how we've been doing it throughout the year. So I'm just trying to stay on that path and just keep on my teammates and keep having fun out there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marla. We'll take two more. Mary Kay Cabot, Scott Petrick. Mary Kay.
Yeah, Jadeveon, knowing that you were reluctant to kind of take a visit here or to come here before you signed here, now that you've been here and see what it's all about, what would you tell other prospective free agents about what they'll find when they come here? And now do you kind of laugh when you look back on that and wonder why you were so reluctant?
I tell them go there, and it's not always about what's going on in the city, but the guys you play with make a difference to me. It don't matter what's going on because I spend all my time with my teammates, and I just feel like they make the difference and make the time on this season go so fast. It's been one of the fastest seasons because the guys I played with, great group of guys, fun group. Coaching staff's been laid back and everything just been going pretty smooth. It's been a fast season, one of the fastest in my career. So I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed this up here so far, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens next and for the future for me after this over.
Is it one of your favorite places that you have been by any chance?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say one of my favorites only because I've been to Houston and I got drafted there. And that city welcomed me in open arms, and I was there from the beginning. But this has not been no fall off from that. A great fan base, great city, great teammates. I can't complain about none of that. It's just got drafted to Houston early, and they took me in like that. So,
okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. We'll wrap up with Scott Petrick.
So, Jadeveon, what did Miles show you by getting out there and playing 50-plus snaps against the Packers with that injured groin?
I mean, he showed me reliable, and he definitely got the heart of a lion, man. I think he been showed that throughout the season. The guy go out there and compete, play in and play out, go against 2 and 3 people and win. And, the team, the people around him depend on him. Of course, we depend on him. So him go out there and show he can play through adversity and injuries is very, very upside for him and the team. I mean, we all depend on Miles a lot throughout the year.
Did you see it really affecting him? He said he couldn't explode anytime he got out of his.
I think you can see that. The guy, his get off is probably one of the best in the league, if not the best. And I didn't see him getting off like he normally got off throughout the game. So I hope he get it together for this week. And he say he's feeling a lot better. So I hope get going this week.